From being used to wash hair to being a very powerful tonic for the womb, we're going to be looking at a herb that I took for granted as a child growing up. And maybe you did the same as well. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a herb that not only is an excellent wash for the hair, but has dozens of other uses as well. Find out what this herb is, as well as the many uses that are attributed to it in today's episode of Herbally Speaking. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so today we're going to be looking at a herb that I pretty much grew up seeing in my grandmother's yard here in Jamaica. It is a herb that as children we called sugar pop because it resembles so much, especially when it was ripe, it resembles so much boiled popcorn in sugar. And so we as children we used to call it sugar pop. But the herb we're going to be looking on today is the common lantana. And lantana is a species of flowering plant within the verbena family. And that family is actually Verbenaceae. And that is where we get herbs like vervain, because vervain is from the Verbenaceae family. And you'll see some of the resemblance, because when you look at lantana and think about vervain is like you're saying, there's absolutely no resemblance. But I'll show you where the resemblance is. So it is native to the American tropics, and lantana has square stems, opposite leaves, and it is sometimes aromatic. And I'm giving you that information because when we study plants, we study plant families, and we have described the square stems, opposite leaves, and usual aromatic features as features that are unique to herbs from the mint family. Well, you can add to that the verbena family, because these are also herbs that carry those features as well. But we'll show you where some of the differences are. So the flowers are mostly bisexual and they are slightly irregular. They bloom in elongated spikes, and there are typically 5 united sepals and 5 united petals, forming a tube with equal lobes. So if you look on the flower of the lantana and take a close look on the flowers of the vervain and other Verbenaceae herbs, you will see that there is a consistency in the features of the flowers. All right, so you can do that as your homework. So lantana is a very adaptable species of plant which can inhabit a wide variety of ecosystems. Once it has been introduced into a habitat, it spreads rapidly. So it has spread from its native range to around 50 countries, where it has become an invasive species. It first spread out of the Americas when it was brought to Europe by Dutch explorers and cultivated widely, soon spreading further into Asia and Oceania, where it has established itself as a notorious weed. As a child growing up, I knew about what we call the black sage, and then there's a white sage. The black sage, the leaves are much darker, and the white sage leaves are green. So both leaves are green, but the black sage, the leaves are a lot darker than the white sage, which carry a light green. So other common names for lantana include black sage and shrub verbena. It's interesting to note some of the properties because this herb has such a wide application of use. So some of the medicinal properties include it being antimicrobial, fungicidal, insecticidal, nematocidal, and of course anti-tumor. And so, as I said, that the applications are, are wide. And so it has a number of uses. Uses of the lantana oil in treatment of skin itches and as an antiseptic for wounds and externally for leprosy and scabies is also reported. So it has been used for all of these. The use of lantana extract in folk medicines for the treatment of cancers, chickenpox, measles, asthmas, ulcers. It is used for swellings. It is used for eczemas. It is used to on tumors. It is used for high blood pressure. It's also used for bilious fevers and catarrhal infections. It has been used traditionally for tetanus. It has also been used for rheumatism, malaria, and of course abdominal pain. So there are a wide application of lantana. As I said, as children, we used to play with this herb, and so it is also one of the herbs that is also very good for female health, as well. So that's a look on the lantana plant. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me your experiences with it, and of course, if you have any question, please, we want to hear from you. So until next time, this is Dr. Ben Israel saying, your health is your responsibility, and the greatest weapon against sickness and disease is education, not medication. Bye-bye.